The Marianna Depot photographed in 1963 and before closure. Photo from the collection of the Chickpala Historical Trust. 14 oxen pulling a high-wheeler hauling the tank for a turpentine still. Marianna. 1910. Darcy 13,274. Alabama, Florida and Gulf engine number 3. 1918. Darcy 11,945. Alabama, Florida and Gulf engine number 14. Cowards, Alabama. 1937. Darcy 11,948. Alabama, Florida and Gulf engine number 14 at Cowards, Alabama. 1935. M038585. JF&S schedule map. Early map before rail line was bought out by Wilson and office moved from Malone to Docton. Then line became JF&G. Photo from Russell Tedder collection. A company advertisement showing the route of JF&G, naming its officers and giving its schedule. Notice the stops in Greenwood, Malone, McAnulty, Grangeburg, Cottonwood, and Cowards. The line never was completed to Marianna as planned, ending at Greenwood. Photo from Russell Tedder collection. At the time this photo was made, the locomotive was a property of Bristol, Western Railroad of Massachusetts, but was later bought and used by the Alabama, Florida and Gulf Railroad Company, Cowards, Alabama. Darcy 18,205. JF&G Railroad. Rail highway bus built by Evans Products Company, number 1 at Cowards in 1940. Photo from Russell Tedder collection. Postcard showing train, JF&S motorized rail car used for passenger service, at depot in Greenwood, Florida. 1900-something. KOR 2443. Artificial lake created near Marianna. Marianna, Florida. C013370. Bale cotton. Jackson County, Florida. 1960-something. M029278. Betty Phillips Russ. 1880-something. M034604. Betty Russ Dickerson sitting on a pony. 1920-something. PR 06755. Bird's eye view of Marianna. 1918. M034577. Bridge over the Chickpala River at Marianna. 1920-something. 028448. C. Davis Turner and wife Jean walking together. Marianna, Florida. MS 26395. C. Davis Turner with his wife, Jean, and son, Walter Redd, Marianna, Florida. MS 26397. Cecil Sullivan stands on 200 tons of peanuts in storage at the Marianna Peanut Company. 1947. C007671. Charles H. Scott's wedding photo. 1907. M032559. Charles Hartridge Scott in his turpentine camp, Jackson County, Florida. 1905. M032558. Chickpala 1973 Homecoming Queen candidates. First row: Yael Hardy, Jen Baker, Barbara Kendall, Teresa Mitchell, Joy Potter, Caroline Jackson, Debbie Carlisle, Nan Watford, Ann Hartgrove, Pam Birch, Lisa G. Second row: Nancy Belser, Vicky C. Girls, Peggy Saunders, Mary Jane Porter, Sarah Langston, Gwen Drafton, Janice Hand, Elaine Pons, Katie Brown, Phyllis Spragg. Not pictured: Mary Holmes, Murray Williams, Willie Ward, Jackie Robertson, Lori Page. Chippewa 1973 Homecoming Queen candidates. Confederate Battle Monument in the City Square. Marianna, 1920-something. Darcy 03331. Daffin Building, Marianna, 19-something-something, M03458. Dam at power plant 6 miles south of Marianna. 1922. J0669. Emmanuel Fortune. 1868. PR 00917. Farm workers in the field at Chippewa Nurseries. Gladioli harvest. Marianna, Florida. 1950. C013991. First brick courthouse. Marianna, Florida. 1880-something. M034614. Four lovely ladies in elegant hats. Betty Phillips Russ, Lucy Godier Phillips, Placide Phillips Thompson, and Maggie Phillips. 1890-something. M034603. Francis Russ standing next to automobile outside the Russ home. Marianna. 1920. M034605. Front row: Russ Donawilly, Roger Donawilly, Linda Bevis, Mac Donawilly. And no, it's not a cell phone. They weren't invented yet. He is holding a German-made camera. Back row: Faye Donawilly. Photos from Linda Bevis. Governor Martin presenting trophy to woman in Marianna. 1925. M049340. Graham Air Base Operations Building and Control Tower. 1955. M034588. Graham Air Force Base. 1958. C027640. Grammar School Classroom Addition, Marianna. 1935. M034640. Grammar School Classroom Additions. Marianna. 1935. M034639. Home of C. Davis Turner, Marianna. 1957. MS 26390. Home of Chief Justice Benjamin S. Liddon. Marianna. 19-something-something. Darcy 11623. Hotel Chippewa. Among the South's finest. Marianna. 19-something-something. PC 2051. Hotel Chippewa Annex. Marianna. 19-something-something. M047747. Interior of Citizens State Bank. J.A. Warman standing on right. Marianna, Florida. M034580. Jackson County Courthouse. Marianna, Florida. 19-something-something. PC 2050. Jackson County Courthouse. Marianna, 1912. M034612. Jackson County Courthouse just before it was torn down. Marianna. 19-something-something. M034611. Jackson County Courthouse. Marianna. 1950. Darcy 02047. View looking west on Lafayette Street from Jefferson Street. Marianna. 1905. M034648. J.D. Smith Parade Entry. Marianna. 1900-something. M034646. Jackson County Delegation in Governor Katz's Inaugural Parade. Tallahassee, Florida. 1917. GB 003104. Jackson County Entry in Governor Fuller Warren's Inaugural Parade. Tallahassee, Florida. 1949. GR 0968. Jackson County Float. Tallahassee, Florida. Evelyn Welch Queen. November 1924. M042193. Jackson County Hospital. Marianna, Florida. GR 1683. Jackson County School in Cottondale, Florida. GR 1674. Jackson County Volunteers in Camp. Marianna, Florida. 1914. M044751. John Solomon Sullivan. 1850-something. PR 05198. Joseph W. Russ home as originally built. Marianna. 18-something-something. M034628. Joseph Washington Russ. Marianna. 1880-something. M034606. Marianna Woman's Club Building. Marianna, Florida. M034587. Leon High School vs. Malone High School. Tallahassee, Florida. 1946. C0045-9. Loading peanut picking machine on Isaac Crutchfield's 17-acre farm. Graceville, Florida. 1947. C007657. Looking east on residential section of Lafayette Street. Marianna, Florida. 1930-something. M034651. Lorenzo Davis Coonrod of Jackson County, Florida. 1905. M032557. Honorable L. B. Woundwell, Commissioner of Agriculture, was born in Jackson County, Florida, December 9, 1849. After receiving a thorough education, he commenced the study of law, and was admitted to the bar in 1876. In 1877 he was appointed Assistant Secretary of State by Secretary Bloxham, and on several occasions acted as secretary during the absence of his chief. Mr. Woundwell was at different times private secretary to Governors Drew, Bloxham and Perry. He assisted Colonel M.C. Cleland in revising the statute laws of the state in 1881, and afterwards became the general land agent for the Pensacola and Atlantic Railroad Company. For several sessions Mr. Woundwell was enrolling clerk for the state senate. He has a thorough knowledge of the statute law of the state, and is a gentleman of ability and experience in state matters. He was elected to his present office in November 1888. Lucius B. Woundwell, 1890-something, M046651. Main Street. Marianna, Florida. Handwritten note dated 1911. PC 2052. Main Street. Marianna, Florida. 19-something-something. M034647. Marianna and Blountstown Depot at Blountstown or Alpha. Farmers with cabbages. 1950-something. PR 00067. Marianna and Blountstown engine number 70. 1940-something. PR 09388. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 44. 1963. M039-60. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 44. 1971. M039-63. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 75. Picture of first diesel locomotive. 19-something. M039256. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 75 with employees. 1950-something. M039255. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 81. 1910. M039257. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 88. 1967. M039-61. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 88. 1971. M039-59. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 99. 1971. M039-67. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 444. 1950-something. M039-65. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 444. 1948. M039-62. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 81. 1910. M039-257. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad engine number 88. Marianna, Florida. 1967. M039-61. Marianna and Blountstown Depot. Farmers with cabbage at Blountstown or Alpha. 1950-something. M027-516. Marianna and Blountstown engine number 81. 1910. PR 09387. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad Depot, Alpha or Blountstown. M027-518. Marianna and Blountstown Railroad Depot loading cabbage on a train at Blountstown or Alpha. 1950. M027-515. Marianna Battle Monument. Marianna, Florida. 1940-something. Darcy 13160. Marianna Battle Monument. Marianna, Florida. 1960-something. Darcy 15634. Marianna Battle Monument. Marianna, Florida. 19-something. Darcy 15627. Mill at Blue Spring, Jackson County, Florida. 1890-something. PR 07096. Marianna High School Gymnasium and Auditorium. GR 1682. Marianna High School with students in front. 1891 or 1892. M0344643. Jackson County High School, Marianna, Florida. 1938. M034638. Marianna High School Marching Band, Marianna, 1959, M034644. Marianna Class of 1916, Marianna, Florida, M034641. Marianna students posed for photo in classroom. J. A. Orman teacher, Marianna, Florida, 1900, M034642. Marianna Little League, Marianna, Florida, 1958 to 1959. Source unknown. Marianna Spring Festival Parade on Lafayette Street, Marianna, Florida, 1900, M034654. Marianna Street Scene, Marianna, Florida, 1890, M034381. Marianna Sullivan Edwards, 1800 something something, M031188. Marianna Hotel, Marianna, Florida, 1963, SL 11081A. Marianna Hotel, Marianna, Florida, 1963, SL 11081C. Merritt's Mill Pond, Jackson County, Florida, 1920, M034871. Aerial view looking north at the Dozier School for Boys, Marianna, Florida, May 1972. C. 679,917. Marianna Boys School, Marianna, Florida, 1968. C. 800,144. Marianna Boys School, Marianna, Florida, 1968. C. 800,145. Marianna Boys School, Marianna, Florida, 1968. C. 800,146. Marianna Boys School, Marianna, Florida, 1968. C. 800,147. Marianna Boys School, Marianna, Florida, 1968. C. 800,148. Large Santa display being set up for Christmas at the School for Boys in Marianna, Florida, between 1951 to 1969. DSB 0010A. Boy setting up Christmas display at the School for Boys, Marianna, Florida, 1950-something. DSB 0018. Boys building the Christmas display at the Florida School for Boys in Marianna, Florida, 1963. DSB 00078. Boys building the Christmas display at the Florida School for Boys, Marianna, Florida, 1963. DSB 0007B. Boys choir assembled next to nativity scene at the School for Boys, Marianna, Florida, between 1940 and 1959. DSB 0156. Boys dormitory decorated for Christmas at the School for Boys, Marianna, Florida, between 1951 and 1969. DSB 0017. Boys having a snowball fight at the Florida School for Boys, Marianna, Florida, 1958. DSB 0317. Officials observing Christmas carnival display at the Florida Industrial School for Boys, Marianna, Florida, between 1951 to 1957. DSB 0015. Boys viewing Christmas carnival decorations at the Florida Industrial School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. 1951. DSB 0020. Boys viewing Christmas tree at the Florida Industrial School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. 1951. DSB 0021. Children on miniature train ride at the school for boys, Marianna, Florida. Between 1940 and 1959. DSB 0379. Children on miniature train ride at the school for boys, Marianna, Florida. Between 1940 and 1959. DSB 0380. Children on miniature train ride during a Christmas carnival at the school for boys, Marianna, Florida. 1950-something. DSB 0022. Children on miniature train ride operating at the school for boys, Marianna, Florida. Between 1940 and 1959. DSB 0381. Christmas at the school for boys, Marianna, Florida. 1950-something. DSB 0023. Best Christmas wishes and happiness throughout the year. Christmas card from the Florida Industrial School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. 1948. DSB 0367. Christmas carnival decorations at the Florida Industrial School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. 1951. DSB 0019. Christmas signs decorating road to the Arthur G. Dozier School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. 1969. DSB 0028. Church building at Florida School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. C 00410. Florida Industrial School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. 1922. PT 01444. Florida Industrial School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. PC 2053. Santa Parachute Christmas display at the Florida School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. 1950-something. DSB 0009. Santa passing out Christmas gifts to boys at the Florida School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. 1961. DSB 0008. Florida Industrial School for Boys band in a parade, Marianna, Florida. DSB 0394. Florida Industrial School for Boys cottages, Marianna, Florida. 1922. PT 01451. Florida Industrial School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. 1922. PT 01444. Florida Industrial School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. 1922. PT 01448. Giant Santa display set up on main entrance at the Florida School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. Between 1957 and 1967. DSB 039 in front of building at State Reformatory, Marianna, Florida. 1957. RC 05544. Officials reviewing Christmas display at the Florida Industrial School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. Between 1951 and 1957. DSB 00 buildings at the Marianna Boys School, Jackson County, Florida. 1968. C 800,144. Outdoor church event at the School for Boys, Marianna, Florida. 1950-something. DSB 0226. Nathan Hayes and Richard Lewis with their wedding party at the Marianna train depot, June 1906, M034608. Second row Mrs. Walker, Ruth Lewis, Rosalind Lewis, Adam Lewis, Nathan Hayes, Richard Lewis, Bella Pierce, Holly Louise, Reverend Glenn. Back row left to right: R.S. Pierce, Woody Bowden, Columbia, Alabama, Cephas Wilson. Third row: Sally Wins, Alex Hayes, Florence Campbell, May Davis, Charlie Andrews, Mrs. Cephas Wilson, Mrs. R. H. Hurton, Hayes Lewis. Children: Margaret Bell Wilton, Evelyn Lewis, Francis Russ. 7 Sexy Daughters. 1939. M034607. Nell Milton, Betty Dickerson, Adelaide Ramsey Catskill, Nell Smith, Mary Beth Hinson, Charlotte Johnson, Jane Hardaway. According to Ruth Whitten, Nell Smith's daughter, the photo was made on the steps of the First Baptist Church. Ruth also straightened out the confusion on what the SSD stands for. The SSD on the front of the photo stands for Swinging Subdebs, although Florida State Archives has it standing for 7 Sexy Daughters. I think that both names would fit, don't you? Outdoor portrait of Jean Turner taken at the front of the family home, Marianna, Florida. 1945. MS 26396. People cooling horses and boating at Blue Springs, Marianna, Florida. 1880-something. M041615. People leaving St. Luke's Episcopal Church, 1940-something. M034585. Porch of J. W. Russ home, Marianna, Florida. 1910. M034631. Porch of J. W. Russ home, Marianna, Florida. After porch renovation, 1910. M034632. Russ home after reconstruction, Marianna, Florida. 1920-something. M034630. Portrait of Dr. John Delphian Lisson, 1868. PR 01670. Portrait of Walter Rhett Turner, age 3, and brother Jerome Turner, age 6. Marianna, Florida. MS 26393. Postcard of Silver Spring, Marianna, Florida. 1911. PC 5047. Power plant 6 miles south of Marianna, Florida. 1922. GE 0670. Inside of power plant 6 miles south of Marianna, Florida. 1922. GE 0671. Pond at power plant 6 miles south of Marianna, Florida. 1922. GE 0672. Railroad station prior to renovation, Marianna, Florida. 1970-something. PR 06762. Residential part of Green Street, Marianna, Florida. M034649. Resolution. In memory of Arthur Graham Dozier, National Conference of Superintendents of Training Schools and Reformatories. Whereas, our great and trusted friend and colleague, Arthur Graham Dozier, has been called to another and finer world by the God of things as they are, and as his passing created an irreparable void which can never be amply filled, and as our grief at his loss knows no bounds, we are therefore resolved, By this National Conference of Superintendents of Training Schools and Reformatories met solemn session in this city of New York, USA, on this 16th day of March 1967 AD that we subscribe to and avert that here was a man among men, tall in his own right, humble yet efficient, gentle yet powerful, a man who walked with kings yet never lost the common touch, a man who dreamed but never let his dreams master him, a man whose head was in the clouds yet had his feet anchored on solid ground, a man whose prime dedication was to the betterment of the wayward, the rejected, the outcast, the ostracized juvenile, and a man, as the Tampa Tribune editorialized in the 23rd February 1967 issue as it commended this dedication, none pursued it more faithfully than he. He devoted countless hours to all the areas of rehabilitation of the unfortunate child. He solicited and obtained support for progressive programs to help youngsters not for personal glory and became the state leader of a division of child training schools in 1957, and whereas we are agreed, here and now that this was one of that rare breed which lives once in a generation and who, in reality, became a monument to the outstanding and decent in his own time, and in our heartfelt, but sorrowful, praise of this departed brother and associate who unselfishly did so much for so many, let us find solace in the knowledge that he, who epitomized the most genuine affection for children, was surely drawn to the breast of that blessed Saviour who said, "Inasmuch as you have done it unto the least of these, my brethren, ye have done it unto me." Be it thus fully resolved that the foregoing be unanimously adopted as a token, albeit inadequate, of our everlasting esteem and admiration for this remarkable figure, whose life and works brought light where there had been darkness and who, by his practice and his performance above and beyond the call of duty, gave credence to the soul and body of the Holy Scriptures. So be it on this 16th day of March 1967 AD resolution in memory of Arthur Graham Dozier by the National Conference of Superintendents of Training Schools and Reformatories in New York, 1967, DSB 0360. Road 10, and Railroad Overpass in Jackson County, 1953. DOB 1099. Road 10 and Businesses in Marianna, Florida, 1953. DOB 1090. Road 10, Marianna, Florida, 1953. DOB 1089. Road 10, through Marianna, Florida, 1953. DOB 1102. Road 10 through Marianna, Florida, 1953. DOB 1103. Road 10 through Marianna's downtown area, 1953. DOB 1100. Satsuma oranges seen from Jackson County, Florida, 1918. View of a 2-year-old Satsuma grove near Marianna, Florida, 1929. M048361. MLD Kill entry in the Satsuma Festival Parade, Marianna, Florida, 1929. M034652. Lucy Daffin, 1928 Satsuma Orange Festival Queen. Photo from Pat Crisp. (1928) Satsuma Festival Queen Lucy Daffin, Marianna, Florida. Photo that I captured from 1928 Satsuma Festival video. Lucy Daffin 1928 Queen. Photo from souvenir program of 1929. Crystal Lewis. 1929 Queen. Photo from souvenir program of 1929. (1929) Satsuma Festival Queen. Crystal Lewis. Photo that I captured from 1929 Satsuma Orange Festival video. Lucy Daffin Lewis's gravestone. The 1928 Satsuma Orange Festival Queen. Photo source unknown. Crystal Lewis Winslet's gravestone. The 1929 Satsuma Orange Festival Queen. Photo source unknown. Francis Phillips Russ in the horse-drawn vehicle in Satsuma Festival Parade. 1918. PR 06757. Shops in the downtown area, Marianna, Florida. 1953. DOB 1092. Unloading watermelons, Marianna, Florida. 1958. C027618. Snow on a house in Marianna, Florida. 1895. M034637. Spring Festival Parade on Lafayette Street, Marianna, Florida. 1900. M034654. St. Luke's Episcopal Church, Marianna, Florida. 1900 something something. M034586. St. Luke's Episcopal Church, Marianna, Florida. 1900. M034583. St. Luke's Episcopal Church, Marianna, Florida. 1910. Destroyed by fire 1941. M034584. Street scene in Marianna, Florida. 1880 something. M034650. Students posed for photograph inside classroom, Marianna, Florida. 1900. M034642. Walter Red Turner, son of C. Davis Turner of Marianna, Florida, sitting with Cher, of Sonny and Cher. 1992, MS 26400. West Florida Tung Mill Incorporated struck processing tung oil. Jackson County, Florida. PR 20691. The Bryant Brothers. How many of you Jackson County people have this album? Photo I scanned myself. Turning cover crops at the McKnight Farm, Malone, Florida. 1931. AG 00197. 2 eggs Lawrence's Grocery, 2 egg, Florida. 1985. MF 0579. General Store in 2 egg, Florida. 1969. PR 77350. General Store owner and wife in 2 egg, Florida. 1969. PR 77351. General Store owner sitting at his desk in 2 egg, Florida. 1969. PR 77352. Portrait of a general store owner in 2 egg, Florida. Between 1969 to 1972. PR 77355. Unidentified resident carrying a stop sign outside the general store in 2 egg, Florida. Between 1969 to 1972. PR 77353. sign on the outside of a general store in Egg, Florida. Between 1969 to 1972. PR 77,359. Viewed showing a sign and cobwebs on the ceiling of a general store in Egg, Florida. Between 1969 to 1972. PR 77,360. Viewed showing general store owner and visitor sitting near the entrance to Egg, Florida. Between 1969 and 1972. PR 77,357. Photograph of the Florida Confederate Veterans Reunion at Marianna, Florida. September 26, 1927. When the 4th Florida Regimental Colors, captured at the Battle of Franklin, Tennessee. November 30, 1864, by the 111th Ohio Volunteer Infantry were returned. These colors were presented to the Toledo Memorial Association by the survivors of the 111th Ohio Volunteer Infantry. January 18, 1906, and by vote of the association were returned, the associations being represented by Emery D. Potter, Eli Bordeaux, and William W. Alcorn, Toledo, Ohio. In the photograph number 1 is Emery D. Potter. In the photograph number 2 is Eli Bordeaux. In the photograph number 3 is William W. Alcorn. United Confederate Veterans Reunion. Marianna, Florida. 1927. Darcy 11,595. United Confederate Veterans Reunion. Marianna, Florida. 1927. Darcy 11,596. United Confederate Veterans Reunion. Marianna, Florida. Left to right. William W. Alcorn, Ohio. Emery D. Potter, Ohio. Eli Bordeaux, Ohio. John Raritan. 1927. Darcy 11,599. Veterans from opposing sides meeting together at the United Confederate Veterans Reunion. Marianna, Florida. 1927. Darcy 11,598. People with flag at United Confederate Veterans Reunion in Marianna, Florida. 1927. M04632. United Confederate Veterans Reunion. Marianna, Florida. 1927. Darcy 11,597. People with flag at United Confederate Veterans Reunion in Marianna, Florida. 1927. Darcy 15,653. Vernon and Mary Whidden of Jackson County, Florida. 1912. M03253. Friendly Macmillan with Bear Betty killed. 1920s. M0344645. Aerial view. Marianna, Florida. 1972. C 679,916. Aerial view of Graham Air Force Base. Marianna, Florida. July 1958. C 027640. The giant kudos in the 3rd Annual FIS Florida Industrial School Circus Parade in Marianna. Kudos members identified as Charles Kersey, Frank Gordon, Roy Majors, Conley Nessler. Note the old Jackson County Courthouse partially visible in the distant background. 1933. MSC 6000. The Arthur G. Dozier School for Boys in Marianna, Florida, was a high-risk residential commitment facility operated by the Department of Juvenile Justice for male youth, 13 to 21 years of age who were committed by the court. The school originally opened in 1900 as the Florida State Reform School. It was later known as the Florida Industrial School for Boys, 1914 to 1957, the Florida School for Boys, 1957 to 1967, and finally the Arthur G. Dozier School for Boys. The school closed in 2011. Group portrait of 3rd Annual FIS Circus participants wearing their costumes in Marianna. Accompanying list includes Thomas Moy, George Johnson, Elmo Kitts, Woodrow Reynolds, F. J. Land, Ben Holland, Roy Rater, J. D. Spell, Oliver Knight, Robert Hobbs, Fulken Durst, Alfred Essa, Lynn Morgan, Malcolm Poindexter, Oscar Garretts, George Barker, Julian Paramore, Willie Phillips, Harry Graham, John Vaccaro, Anson Curtis, Lonnie Hagen, Howling Crumpler, Lacey Eatman, Jack Cheshire, James Cruz, Warren Hammond, Paul Gladwell, Horace Jones, John Lewis, J.T. Mason, Roy Parker, and Roy Raker. 1933, MSC 5995. View looking west on Lafayette Street from Jefferson Street, Marianna, Florida. 1905, N0346448. Aerial view overlooking the Jackson County Courthouse and surrounding area, Marianna, Florida. 1900 something something. RP 06193L. Class of 1916. Marianna High School. 1916. N034641. Back to school display in the shop window of Turner's, your store, Marianna, Florida. 1900 something something. MS 26398. Turner's, your store, shop window display, Marianna, Florida. 1900 something something. MS 26399. Turner's, your store, after closing, Marianna, Florida. 1900 something something. MS 26391. Atlanta and St. Andrews Bay Railroad engine number 146. Photo at Stump Creek Trestle in Jackson County. 1900 something something. N038613. Quarry of Florida Basic Rock Company, Jackson County, Florida. 1929. GE 1235. Home of William Edwin A. Mosley, Jackson County, Florida. Left to right Edwin L. Mosley, William B. Shoemaker, William Edwin A. Mosley, Adelia Birdsong Shoemaker Mosley. 1890 Summing. Darcy 01695. The William Nichols Home, Marianna, Florida. 1910. PR 06758. Home of Captain John B. Anderson, Jackson County, Florida. 1897. Darcy 01696. Man turkey hunting, Jackson County, Florida. 1890 something. Darcy 07429. Two men fishing for Chippewa Bass, Marianna Region, Florida. 1957. C024433. Two men fishing for bass, Marianna Region, Florida. 1957. C024432. People enjoying the day at Blue Spring, Jackson County, Florida. August 1961. C027636. People enjoying the day swimming in Blue Spring, Jackson County, Florida. C027635. Swimmers enjoy the water at Blue Springs, Marianna, Florida. 1958. C027638. Swimmers enjoy Blue Springs, Marianna, Florida. C027638. Swimmers enjoy the water at Blue Springs and the shore, Marianna, Florida. August 1961. C0-7637. Aerial view of a took orchard near Compass Lake in Jackson County, Florida. 1958. C0-7599. Charles V. Boxell of Jackson County, Florida. 1880-something. M0325551. Charles V. Boxell of Jackson County, Florida. 1920-something. M0325552. Daniel L. Scott and Eleanor Boxell of Jackson County, Florida. 1905. M0325560. Todd Lula, Boxell of Jackson County, Florida. 1888. M0325553. Lula, Todd Lula, Basil's wedding photo. 1907. M0325554. Thomas F. Boxell and Sarah J. Coonrad Boxell. 1881. M0325555. William Boxell of Jackson County, Florida. 1860-something. M0325556. Brady M. Anderson. 1923. PR 05201. Colonel James J. Pittman was a wealthy plantation owner in Jackson County. He was married to Martha Whitehead Dickens. Lived 1799 to 1853. MSC 3261. Columned porch of William Nichols' home. 1900-something. M0344624. Natty and Lyman Duckworth. CA 1900. M0345595. Edward Janet Blackshear. Moved to Jackson County, Florida, to live with his uncle and aunt, Thomas M. White and Eliza Pittman White. 1860-something. MSC 3249. Emma Line Copeland, married William Bevis in Henry County, Georgia, in 1842. Tintype photo. PR 05199. Finley, Macmillan in Navy uniform. CA 1920. M0345599. Granbury No. 1 Well, Marianna Region, Jackson County, Florida. Geological Survey Collection. 1936. GE 1384A. Levite and Jeanette, Macmillan Stevens. 1910. PR 05200. Mrs. Martha Pittman, wife of wealthy Jackson County plantation owner, Colonel James J. Pittman. Before 1875. MSC 3268. Portrait of Annie White, later heiresses in Marianna. 1860-something. MSC 3248. Portrait of Florida legislator Jefferson D. Stevens, also a judge. 1905. PR 05197. Portrait of little Tommy M. White, for Mrs. Roy Coatley. 1870-something. MSC 3265. Portrait of Mrs. Martha Pittman and Sons, wife and children of wealthy Jackson County plantation owner, Colonel James J. Pittman. 1840-something. MSC 3264. Portrait of Tommy M. White. 1887. MSC 3266. Sheet music cover of Yes Marianna. 1928–1929. PR 08033. Music written especially for the Satsuma Festival.